When you start noticing the air in your home, you start noticing everything. It's not just about the scent, it's about the texture, the weight of the breath you take when you wake up. Most air purifiers are marketed as simple filters, but the reality of indoor air quality is far more complex. We've been testing the Nuwave Forever Plus Purifier for weeks, putting it through everything from pet thunderstorms to intense cooking sessions, and what we found about its filtration system is genuinely notable. Before I even got this unit, I was skeptical. I've seen dozens of these devices, and most of them are just expensive, single-use air fresheners. I've spent time researching the actual filtration process, looking past the marketing hype. I live in a sprawling house with old ductwork, and when I finally ran the numbers on my indoor particulate count, I realized how much fine dust and VOCs were just hanging around, invisible but present. The problem isn't just bad smells, it's the constant, subtle accumulation of irritants that you only feel years later, in the form of persistent sinus issues or just general fatigue. What really impressed me during the testing process was the system design. Most brands require you to buy replacement filters every few months, which is costly and creates constant waste. Nuwave tackled that head-on by implementing a washable filter system. It's a genuine departure from the industry standard. Secondly, the filtration capacity is massive. It claims to purify air for up to 3,210 square feet in just 1 hour. That scale makes it useful for large open-plan living areas. I also tested the ultra-quiet mode, which operates at 18 decibels. You genuinely cannot tell it's running, even when you're doing deep sleep. Furthermore, the smart features are extensive. The auto mode continuously monitors the air quality and adjusts power accordingly. Instead of the typical manual settings, you get 5 modes to select from, giving you granular control. And for those managing large properties, the ability to sync up to 100 units to one app is a huge logistical benefit. Now, I know the premium brands, the ones you see on TV, charge upwards of $1,500 for similar large-scale units. The Nuwave Forever Plus sits at a much more accessible price point, offering comparable filtration power. If I had one minor criticism, it's that the unit is quite heavy, making placement a bit cumbersome for renters. Picture this, it's 6 a.m. on a Saturday. You wake up and instead of that dry, stale feeling, the air feels clean, almost crisp. You walk into the kitchen, and the subtle, lingering smell of last night's dinner is gone. The light catches the dust motes, and they simply aren't there. It's that noticeable difference in the background air quality that truly makes you appreciate the technology. Amazon prices on this model are moving constantly. I have placed the link below so you can check if the current discount is still live.